Hey everyone, Lensmanol's here and welcome back to another episode of Sky Adventures. Last episode we got our little draconic crafting thing up and running. I have gone through and upgraded all of them, all of the 9 that I had, to Wyvern fusion crafting things, and handed that one in as a reward. We're going to get $20 for that. And I went ahead and crafted up the Awakened Draconium. Now, if you look at the Awakened Draconium, I didn't realise at the point, it's 350 million RF. I'm glad I did this off camera because it smashed through my gargantuan block thing here, absolutely emptied it, because this is only 128. So I'm actually considering, can I do this? Can I add another one? No limits. Cool. Let's get just a little bit more power storage. And I also got these things out, which if you remember me saying last episode, I'd dumped all the power out of these, out of the jetpack, because I was trying to hand that in. So I've been using this to empty it out. So before I go much further, let's teach Awakened Draconium to this. We can have that. Let's get the ingot version and teach it as well. And that will get us a little bit closer to what we need to do. Don't know why I came over here. I just need to go into this one and go here. Have this $100 bill in a loot crate. Let's hit the button. I'm gonna get a few monies from the things that I handed in. We're at 1,559. Let's open that up. Another dragon egg mill. Don't have any dragon eggs yet. That's cool. Right. So we've got Awakened Draconium. We can now craft with Awakened Draconium. All I have left there is to make the hot graphite ingot, and then that one's done. Still haven't done any more for the Dark Stellarium. We can make the Draconic Sword though, so let's look at Draconic. So the Draconic Sword is a fusion crafting. So we're going to need 2 Awakened Draconium ingots. We're going to need a Draconic Energy Core and an Awakened Core. So this guy is 4 Wyverns, 4 Wyvern Energies, a Wyvern Core and Draconium, and this is EMCable, which is cool. So let's grab Wyvern. Okay. That should be doable. And EMCable. Excellent. Only downside is the other guy. This Awakened Core is a crafting thing as well. So we're going to need 4 cores, 5 ingots, and another star. Core. 4 of them. 5 of them. And another star. So I went ahead and grabbed a bit more EMC from my systems here. I don't have a ton now. I've grabbed all the blocks out of there and all the emeralds out of this one. I don't know, got a few more in there. Because really starting to burn through the EMC now. Over the gate would be a good thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what I've got? I can't do this one. Oh no, it's 9. 5 ingots, 4 cores. They're the wrong cores. It's 5 ingots. core. Oh. Okay, silly me. Another star in here, start. Charge is pretty quick, I have to admit. That's 9 million RF it's just pulled in. Probably didn't even make a dent over here. Didn't make a dent. So that's doing its thing. But I'm going to have to do that for every single one of these things. I need my sword too. Let's grab... I think it's in here. There it is. I will upgrade my axe too because it's pretty cool. Okay, so sword in there. Two of them. That should give me the ability. Oh. So I guess I need to go up to the next. Okay. So I need to level up at least 4 of these guys. As you can see, this is just going to become more and more of an issue the more I do it. So did I did teach this. Let's dump this stuff away. That obviously I can't. Sword can stay in there for the moment. I need to set up this guy. So let's set up a reactor, and I think the server has a limitation of 8 by 8 by 8 from memory. So let's have a look at that. That's 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I went one too many there. So that's that size, and then obviously 8 back. So I need to do this. That's again one too many on that side. I'm going to need some more of those, and the controller, for all it matters, go there. The power tap can go here. I'm going to need a second redstone port, generally a second one of these guys. I'm going to need a few control rods, and that's something I haven't actually, oops, wrong button, at, oh, not there. I don't have the actual reactor fuel rods. There it is. Iron, graphite, uranium. So do I have fuel? No, I didn't. Iron, ingot, graphite, uranium. Let's quickly make fuel rod. Iron down the sides, graphite. Like that. Get a fuel rod and pop it in here. It's also been a long time since I did a proper reactor. So one of them needs to be an out. Let's get a bunch of glass and a bunch of casings. just to do the whole floor in casings. Oh, and you know what I've done? A wand. Okay. Okay, so there's the floor. Like so. Need a few more casings. And then glass, and I'm going to need more glass too. So let's glass. Like so. Oh, that's cool, it's on both sides. Excellent. Okay. And then I can probably just fill the front in here. Like so. Right, in the top, it's been a long time since I did a reactor. And the normal thing I've done is a big cross in the middle. I've never done an 8x8 because I normally do I normally don't do even numbers. So I'm going to wing it. This will probably come back and burn me in terms of amount of power, but we'll try it. Like that. Okay, I'm going to need to put some sort of liquid in here as well, which I don't have access to at this very moment. So I'm going to need buckets of, I don't know, liquid endarium would probably be good. Can I do, is it resin ender or? We'll do resonant ender. I'm gonna go get some of the end stone. I think that may be why I had this turned off. Let's grab, that's 25 buckets worth. I'll come over here and plop you in there. Nice and quick. Do I have a tank I can get? I don't think I taught this a tank. Oh, yes I did. That's 20 buckets. Okay. 20 buckets going into here. Nice. I have a bucket. Not actually sure how much I'm going to need, and generally it's just a case of getting this. Let's start here. I'm going to fill this in. It's going to take me a few minutes. Try not to get teleported around. I'll be back once I have this done. So bear with me. Back in a second. Okay, so I've got it built. It's nothing amazing. I just gave it a bit of a test run. It produces about 18,000 RF a tick. Look, again, there's probably plenty of ways of making this better than it currently is. That's probably maybe emptied it out, has it? That's still going up. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Let's give us some more storage. No limit, no limit, no limit. We now have 768 million RF available. So if I turn this on, for example, you'll see that it'll spin up. Again, it's not amazing. It's not, I don't know, it might get too hot. I've already got some gelid cryothium processing in my machines to maybe change out the endarium for cryothium and see whether that makes a difference. There you go, we've got 20,000 RF a tick. Which isn't too bad. It's just slightly less than the solar panel, but it's just another 20,000. So what have we've got 678 million RF available once it's full. So this is probably got no limit, so it's pumping in the 20. And I guess should have waste being ejected. I've just dumped a few. There we go. We've got 338 waste. I don't know, fuel. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Anyway, this is fine. I'm going to set up a little processing system, I guess, to automate this. I'd like to work on a way of automating it once it's full to turn it off, and that's what I normally end up doing is using the redstone ports and working around turning it off, which is that's probably going to be an issue there. But I do need to work around that. But there's a bit more power for us, which is going to enable us to start working on some other things. So I'm just going to leave that running. It's not gonna. Doesn't look like it's going to overheat. Not that I think that's a thing anyway. It's a little bit hungry, but that's quite fine. Hasn't used another ingot yet. Awesome. So I guess the next thing to do would be to work on that the soul plate. I have been looking at trying to get some better conduits and stuff like that as well. So maybe that's coming. What else did I need for that? Jet plate. Pulsating crystals. Let's just grab. I don't know if it's that way or the other way. I don't think it truly. Maybe it does matter. So that's dark solarium ingots. So that's. Grab a stack of them. Can I grab a stack of them? Grab a stack of them. So I'm going to need conductive iron armor plating, so that's just conductive iron and silicon armor plating. So silicon and iron. Don't think I've got these things. No. Iron. Okay, so let's do this. I want some of that. That has an EMC, but I'm going to just grab 12. What do I need? 3 per. So I need at least 6. So that's that. And then whoop, over here, you and you. Hey, this should give me what I need. Okay, there's the 6 of them. One, 2. There's my 2 wings. Nice. 2 of them. Ender crystal. I'm going to need an enderman and a vibrant. So I'm going to need to make those soul vials, aren't I? I'm going to need a couple of soul vials because I need fused quartz and solarium. Fused. Look, I know I'm pretty slack by just shift clicking everything, but sometimes it's just easier. There's soul vial. Let's teach that. Grab a few of them. So what do I need in terms of this? I need an enderman, and then I need a couple of bats, I think it is, yeah, bat. Flight control unit, fuse quartz, dark solarium, electrical steel. So let's make one of these guys. And how many of them do I need? 2. Just need the dark steel armor plating for this one. Okay. Gonna need it here too. Need to make all this stuff. So I need an enderman, 2 bats. Now I have got I do have a couple of bats in here. I've got 3. So I need 2 bats. So let's come here. Come here. Did I miss him? Back. Oh, so close. I got him. Okay, that's one. The other one I'm not going to be as silly about. I'm going to go over here. Let's do it in a room where he can't get out. Oh, he can just fly out the door, can't he? Alright. That's our 2 bats. I do need an enderman. Don't know if this is working at the moment. I'm having a few little issues in regards to this not wanting to empty the chest out, and I don't know why. For all it's worth, this should work, but I'm guessing there's perhaps something that's we've got blacklist. Two and a 1. 2 and 1. So that's blacklist. This should be whitelist. all of these items should go in here unless... these shouldn't be full. So I'm not sure why. There's plenty of drawers empty. Short of me breaking the controller and replacing it. Oop. That did it. That could be something to do with that reactivate script. I think they did say that some items may need to be broken and replaced. Guessing the drawer controller is perhaps one of them. Oh, looks like it's emptying itself out over here. I don't think it's spawning anymore. I think it's just emptying out all the items out of the vacuum chests. Yep. So I need the Enderman. So we'll work on the Enderman. Probably work on it in between, and we'll see whether we can get one. Let's do the bats. So we need these guys in the soul binder. Soul binder's up, and that's slice and slice. I need to make a soul binder. What is required for the soul binder? Soul machine chassis, skeleton, okay. Skull? Nope. Soul. No, it's the industrial one. Just need a regular one. So that's unfortunate because I don't have the Enderman head that I'm going to require. You can go in there. What else do you need? 4 solarium. I'm guessing I just need to slide over here and creep ahead. I'm just going to be missing the Enderman head, I think. Which is not fun. Zombie skelly creeper. Just need an Enderman head. So whether or not I try, it's got an EMC. I'll try and capture an Enderman. There's some in the nether. But let's float on over there and see if we can at least grab one. And I'm pretty sure my spawn location, actually, like my portal, is gone, which is interesting. I'm guessing this was reset at some point. Oh, let's turn that off. Oop. That's not what I wanted to do. Just threw it away. Mob. So I need to find an Enderman. Okay. I have seen them here. Yeah, be quiet, you lot. Hopefully I can get one. If not, I'm gonna have to wait to see if I can find one. But I think I'm at the wrapping up point actually, so I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna go looking for an Enderman, and I know this isn't the end, and look, it'd be easier if I went to the end, I get it. But I have seen a few here, and I have killed a few here. So I was hoping that I could just jump over, grab one, and be done. But I think what might be the easiest way will be to make the end cake, I think, now that I've got cows. So we'll do that next episode. I will make the end cake. And one thing I've got to be careful of when I do this is I'll come back, I'll have no EMC. I've just got to relog. It's not a big issue, just got to relog. Speaking of big issues, I might just turn this off. Yeah, so I'm gonna relog now, and I'll try and make the end cake and head on over to the end. Next episode we can do that. Oh, quickly before we go, I do have the last 3 items for that thing in the quest book, but I'll wait until I relog for them to show up. Otherwise, things could go a bit funky. So thanks for watching. Comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.